Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? For those of us who have watched Snow White know this statement by heart. A statement that defines the whole movie. A statement that seeks out to apparently right the wrong. What is the first thing you notice when you look at yourself in the mirror?
The first thing I notice about myself when I look in the mirror are my eyes.
The first thing I notice about myself when I look in the mirror are my eyes.
The first thing that I notice about myself when I look in the mirror are my eyes.
The first thing I notice about myself when I look into the mirror is my beard.
First thing that I notice about myself when I look in the mirror are my lips.
The first thing that I notice when I look at myself in the mirror is my untrimmed beard.
The first thing that I notice about myself when I look in the mirror is my smell.
For me, it's my hair. I like my hair to be done in a particular way, a specific style. And if my hair is good, my confidence is high. What's yours? What do you see in the mirror? Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. From big mirrors to small mirrors, to compact, to rear view, to side view, they are everywhere, reflecting anyone who looks into it. Mirrors show us what we look like. They have no compassion towards us. They are our greatest friend and our fiercest enemy. The mirror's pledge is to say the truth, only the truth, and nothing but the truth. When we hide our lies, the mirror shows us the truth. When we hide our shame, the mirror shows us our guilt. When we hide our wounds, the mirror shows us our scars. When we put on a mask, the mirror shows us our true self. The mirror has been there from the beginning, and it will be there till the end. A mirror corrects us when we are looking wrong. The House of Mirrors showcase mirrors in all their different forms and shapes. We see ourselves differently as we walk past different mirrors. And deep down inside, in a place no one knew existed, we long for a different version of ourselves. We start making what-if sentences. We look into the mirror of value and see worthlessness. We look into the mirror of happiness and see sadness. We look into the mirror of success and see failure. We look into the mirror of competency and see inadequacy. We look into the mirror of acceptance and see rejection. We look into the mirror of confidence and see insecurities. We look into the mirror of sufficiency and see insufficiency. Sometimes we wish that mirrors took longer time to think before they reflect. The speed at which the mirror reflects is faster than the speed at which it takes for us to accept who we are when we look at ourselves through the mirror. Hamad Nabil once said, "If mirrors could speak, they would not only reflect the outer beauty, but they'd also reflect what is inside." Mirrors are ice that does not melt. What melts are those people who admire themselves in it. Let us make man in our own image. God decided to reveal himself to the world, to show man who he is, lest man feel totally disconnected with the Maker. So he created man and woman to reflect who he is. He was intentional in thought and ways to create us. So when we insult the product, that is us, we are insulting the manufacturer, that is God. When sin came into this world, like a sledgehammer to the mirror, the image of God was shattered, broken into pieces. Yet in all those broken pieces, the image of God is perfectly intact, whereas man's image is distorted. The mirror is the law. If there is no law, there is no mirror. I don't know what I look like. So when I see you, I don't know whether I look like you or not because I didn't see myself. James chapter 1 verse 23 says, "For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man observing his natural face in a mirror. For he observes himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was." They say walls have ears. I'd like to say mirrors have eyes, because eyes are the mirrors to your soul. A mirror is made to reflect whatever it is facing. As long as a mirror is not covered, it reflects the object in front of it. Human beings are the same. We reflect what we see. In 2 Corinthians 3:18 it says, "But we all with unveiled face, beholding and reflecting like a mirror the glory of God, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, even as from the Holy Spirit." We behold what we are engaged in, be it our favorite TV show, a football game, a good book, or a social event. It is a matter of what our heart is engaged in. We as mirrors are losing our reflective potential the moment we are covered by the veil. But 2 Corinthians 3 verse 16 says, "But the moment their hearts are turned to the Lord, the veil is taken away." If our hearts are beholding anything other than Christ Himself, we will be reflecting that thing. But when we behold, we simply turn our hearts to God, and because of what we are mirrors, we automatically reflect Him. That is, He Himself shines from our transformed inward being through our outward behavior. Life is like a mirror. It reflects to the thinker what the thinker thinks into it. The challenge is this: there is a way that God sees us because He has formed us. There is a way that you see you, and there's a way that others see you. And where you go in this point forward in your life depends on which mirror you believe in. Because at the end of the day, the view is you.